Hi there, this is Professor Josibel Rojas, and this is class number 1, Factual Conditionals. Welcome to your class. Let's start saying what a factual conditional is. Factual conditionals, also known as real conditionals, describe situations that are real, likely, or habitual, and are often used to express general truth or predictable outcomes. So it means factual conditionals talk about predictable or real situations. It means the effect of the situation is very probable. So let's start talking about zero conditionals because factual conditionals are divided into zero and first conditional. So, this conditional is used to express general truths, scientific facts, and permanent situations where the result is always the same under the given condition. So, let's see some examples. If you don't eat, you get hungry. This is a general truth about how the body works. So this is real. There is no option here. If you don't eat, you get hungry. So that's very probable. Next one. If you water a plant, it grows. So this is a scientific fact. If you water a plant, what happens? The plant has to grow, okay? So that's a scientific fact. It's very probable that this happens. So let's study the structure of the zero conditional. You have to use the word if to make the condition. The first clause has to be in present simple, then you have to use a comma, and then the next sentence, which is the effect, has to be in present simple too. But if you're gonna do the opposite, if you're gonna change the clauses, so you have to delete the comma. And let's continue with the second part. First conditional. It says the first conditional in English grammar is used to express likely or probable future outcomes based on a real or possible condition. Examples: if it rains tomorrow, we will stay inside. So we believe it's likely to rain. It's very probable to rain. And if it rains, we will stay inside the house. Okay, so let's continue. Now, let's see the second example. If you don't finish your homework, you will get a bad grade. So, this is very probable, right? If you don't finish your homework, you will probably get a very bad grade. If you don't study, you will have a bad grade. So, that's very probable. Let's check the structure. You start using if, then the first clause is in present simple. Then you use a comma, and then the another clause is with future using will. So if you're gonna change the clauses, first you're gonna use the sentence in future, and then you're gonna use if and the present simple sentence. But take into account in the second case, you don't need a comma, it's not necessary. So remember, this is very important. When you're talking about a condition, you have a cause sentence and an effect sentence. Knowing that, let's practice. Solve the exercises writing the verbs in their correct forms. You can do it and send a picture to your teacher. Then, please read this interesting text. After you reading, please answer the questions about it. This is very good for you to practice your reading comprehension skill. You can do it by yourself on your notebook, or you can send the answers to your teacher to be checked. It is just for you to practice. Well, that's all. Thank you very much for your attention. See you next class. Bye bye. Take care.